Hello everyone, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Well, what will be a Happy New Year, probably the time this video goes up. I hope you've all made the best of 2020. It's not been the ideal year, but I hope with all the lockdowns and stuff you've got plenty done on your layouts. Just thought I'd give you guys a quick update to end the year of how things are going on the layout. Nothing major's changed, to be honest, but there's a few things that I've been doing. I've still been working throughout all lockdowns, so I haven't really had much chance to come out here. And to be honest, I just enjoy running trains at the moment, so let's get straight into it. So as I said, nothing too much to update on. A couple of bits of scenery. The first being these two factory buildings, industrial buildings that I've started. I mean, it's finally good just to have something up there. To be honest, it looked really bare and it needed something, so I've just quickly scratch built these and add some spare ply lying around, so I used them as the base layer and then put the plastic card over the top. Obviously these still need to be painted and roofs need to be put on them, but it certainly just makes the scene look a lot better with actually something in the background rather than just a plain blue wall. Now the main area I'm focusing on has been the station area. I mean, you can probably straight away see that there are some changes. Obviously this scene now has been completely finished in this area. Apart from this bit here, I'm still kind of undecided what to do here. But I've been adding a couple of trees, started the embankment, but it's mainly been like detailing and stuff that I've been doing. I've been adding the third rail to all of this part, and all like the wires going across and things like that. I've added some speed restriction signs. I've moved the signal down from the platform to the end of the loop because I think that works better. And then here I have added 3 small terrace houses with their gardens, and they're still yet to be finished. Again, everything is like half started and half finished. And again, as we come down, I've finally done this embankment, added some foliage and stuff to it, and that will carry on all the way through. And then I've scratch built a little stairway going down to the edge of the layout. But other than that, other than detailing, that's all I've really done in terms of scenery. I have, however, changed my operating system. Now, I was originally using the Bachmann Dynamis. It was just causing me all sorts of trouble, so I thought it was best just to upgrade to the Gauge Master Prodigy. I had a lot of recommendations for this one. I put a lot of things out on Twitter and stuff like that. I've gone for the wired version. I probably should have gone for the wireless given the size of the layout, but I thought this one would do for now. And to be honest, it suits me perfectly for what I actually want. It's very easy to use, very easy to set up, and it does the job. And then I've just got all my codes of all my locos written down here. I prefer to number mine start at number 1 and then just work up. So I think I'm currently at number 45 at the moment, with a couple more to chip up. So the first real new addition to the layout this year, I think it was this year, it probably was at some point, was this Bachmann 450. It was on offer at Rouser Sheffield. I got the weathered version, and I thought it was just time, considering no third rail units are going to be released. I thought that this was the perfect unit for me to buy for now, just to have some passenger trains on the layout. It was all purely freight at the moment. I've got the odds. I've got the Hornby Javelin in storage still. I need to chip that up and everything, but for now this is as good as it gets in terms of passenger units. I had to adjust this area over here. I had to make the curve wider. Don't know if you can see there where I've painted where the old track used to run, but it's significantly wider. And that's purely because this guy, it used to derail. It derailed every time it went around that corner, so I had to make adjustments, make it wider. And it doesn't go down my inclines, which is annoying, and it's not something I can change very easily. So for now it's kind of sitting in the spare side in the station area. But other than that, cannot fault it. It's a superb model, very well detailed. The lighting's good. Probably consider adding sound to it in the future, but again, sound, as you know, is not always the main priority for me on this layout. So next up we have the 3 of my Hatton's Class 66s. Now, these have obviously divided opinions a lot this year. I have Freightliner Orange 66, 63. I have 587 in the pink livery, and I have 780 in the Cemex livery. Now, let's start off with 623. It's a shame it's the wrong livery. It really is, but it's something I can live with. I'm not really too fussed about that. If I wanted the correct livery, I'd probably get the Batman model, but again, the detailing on the Hatton's version is so good that if you can get past all of the errors and stuff that come with the model, it actually is a really fantastic model. It runs well, it pulls well, it goes down all my inclines and stuff like that without fail. I've never had any issues with ones. Again, same with the pink one. I got this for Christmas. I was fortunate enough to have it bought for me. And again, I love this livery. It's very striking. There's a lot of people out there that don't like it, but I think it just adds something different. And then my favourite GBRF livery currently is the Cemex one, so I had to buy this one. I purchased this one first, I think, when the second batch first came out. I believe with the second batch there hasn't been as many problems as the first. There's still been a lot of wobble issues. These two run perfectly. I've never had any issues with them. No axle boxes falling off, no bits falling off. The Cemex one came with a massive wobble, so I sent that one back and got this version, and literally there was no problems with it. They run perfectly fine. So overall I'm happy with them. And with the current sale on, I'm not sure when it ends actually, but with the current Hatton sale on, I'd certainly buy another one. And I am tempted by the Royal Scotsman version, the GBRF one. Okay, in terms of rolling stock, these are probably my first purchase. Well, I got these as a gift for Christmas, alongside the pink 66. These were from Helgen. They're cargo wagons. Now these are, I've got 4 of these. I originally only wanted 2, but I got brought 4, so cannot complain. But these will accompany the timber wagons that are coming out from Revolution Trains, and their IZA dual cargo wagons that are coming out. I've got one of the dual ones on order because they're quite expensive, and then I've got quite a fair few of the timber wagons on order as well. So this should be a nice long train when it's fully formed. And obviously I see these down south when they run from Dollans Moor, so it made sense to buy a couple. Other wagons included this JUA tipper wagon from Acura Scale. What can I say about these? Absolutely superb. Other than the J&A wagons from Revolution, these are probably one of the best kind of aggregate wagons out there at the moment. In terms of box wagons anyway. I know there's a few more coming out next year that will certainly match this and be better than this. But in terms of value for money, these are absolutely superb. I think it works out like £30 a wagon or something like that, which in today's market is very, very good. So I cannot complain about that at all. Other than that, I haven't really got much else to update on. There are a few other things that you'll probably see in the running session that's going to come in the next few days. That's already been recorded, so I just need to edit that. But I just thought I'd get like a layout update to end the year. I mean, next year we might even crack on with this. You know, we've got the town scene and then all of this over the back here. We'll see how it goes. But again, I'll eventually be moving out of my parents' house, so I don't want to spend too much money on this when I'm going to eventually have a better layout in the future, one that I'm kind of a little bit more happy with. So for now, I think that's why I've just been enjoying running trains. There's so much stock being released at the moment. The modern market is absolutely thriving. It's in a really good position, and I'm pretty sure it's going to get much better next year. You know, we've got the Mark 5s being released, hopefully. I think they're next year. They might be the year after, I'm not sure. But regardless, there's, you know, you got the Mark 5s. There's loads of other things from Acura Scale and Revolution and, you know, Cavalex and stuff. So it's going to be an exciting year, and hopefully it's better than this year.